So, as the subject is it's a bit open, I mean, it's about Arabic revolutions. I will just speak about the points I'm really interested in. First, I speak about Tunisia. I'm living in Tunisia, I'm Algerian. I'm one of the rare Algerian immigrants in Tunisia.
You are more than rare.
Okay. Why you are here?
They are not rare. They are too much. Yes. No, they speak
Anyway.
but he don't know them.
Okay. So yeah, I'm living there since 16 years, so I'm kind of Tunisian too. I don't have the papers. So, yeah, I speak about the fate of the political class before and after the revolution in Tunisia. And I'm happy that our friends here, Adnan and Wissam, can speak about it later in the debate. It's not really a critic. It is a critic, but not against them, but to make a better world. So yeah, what happened before the revolution? Tunisian people are people that like life. I mean, having their car, their house, their work, and marine, blah, 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 retiring, making the Umrah, all these stupid things. And so when you're involved in politics in Tunisia, there are a lot of consequences. First, you lose your job, then your wife doesn't love you anymore, then you go to jail, and if you're lucky, you just got beaten. This is nice. But then there are torture, and Wissam can talk about this later. He got his son tortured. Yeah, so it's a big responsibility. And for example, me as an Algerian, it was very simple. If I do politics, I will be expelled to Algeria, which would be nice, actually. Yeah. 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 Anyway, so it was very hard to do politics. So people didn't do politics, except very few people like Wissam and Adnan, and they had the courage to go into parties and to do strikes and to do demonstrations and to face the repression. And why I say fail, these people had a lot of courage, but they failed in praising with the conscience of the people. The revolution was not made with political leaders. The leaders of the parties were not in the demonstration, except in the last day. And it was, I think, a big mistake. Even, for example, there was a party, I will not name it, it's not Adna's party, hopefully. And it's a very close party, actually. And yeah, so there was a party, I think the 12th of January, before the fall of Ben Ali. I put on their Facebook, I told them, you have national responsibility, you have to lead the uprising, to be peaceful, to be peaceful. Otherwise, all the deaths, they will be your responsibility. Your leaders, you have to take care of the people and say, don't destroy, don't kill, try to be peaceful, etc. But they didn't do nothing. They were negotiating with the dictator that has already killed 100 people, shot in the head, and peaceful demonstrators. So there was like fracture, you can say fracture? Split, yeah, between the political class and the people. This was, of course, because of the repression, but I think a failure is also because of parties. The parties didn't know how to manage to appraise with the conscience of the people. Yeah, now post-revolution, there is also, I have this feeling of fail of the whole political class. Now we have freedom of speech, we can do meetings. I go every day to meetings, it's very boring. And Yeah, it is boring. Why it is boring? Because I go to meetings to speak about positions for Tunisia. Are we going to have a tax of 5%, 4%? It's very interesting how it will apply on the economy. Are we going to do more public companies? How is the healthcare? These are really interesting questions. But when I go to meetings, it just speak about the Islamist party. They are afraid of the Islamist party. What we can do to win against them? How to stop them? The revolution was not made for any religious thing. I mean, in Tunisia it's very simple. We go to pray and then Saturday we get drunk. It's really, that's, well, depends on the people, but we don't have problem with religion, really. And we live it peacefully. In the same family you have people that drink alcohol and people that did Umrah. I did it too, actually, but anyway. So the revolution was made for social things. People had no jobs, and do I have time? People had no jobs, and when they were asking their job, they were faced with no, they were how we say with non-respect. They didn't respect it, like Mohammed Bouazizi, etc. Even myself, I mean, I studied in university. I'm an engineer, and when I go to renew my residence card, it's funny how they speak with us. But I think even in France it's like that, yeah. Yes. Yeah. Okay. And in Sweden,
a little bit better.
Yeah. So yeah, and there is this disrespect that is horrible, really. The cops think they are the masters because even the cops they have disrespect from their boss, etc., etc. Yeah. So the revolution, that's why it happened, for dignity, freedom, work. But now the debate is not about how we build a new model of economy for Tunisia. Let's think maybe the solution is communism. I don't think so, but maybe the solution is something else. But the question is about the secularity of the state. Who cares about the secularity of the state? I don't care. I mean, these people appraise it for economical purposes, for the right to speak, the freedom. And we have some people coming say we should forbid religious parties. I'm not a member of religious parties, but these people are a good proportion of the population. What should we do? Send them to Algeria? I don't know. If they accept democracy, we play democracy, and we'll see who will win. Yeah. So that was the problem of the debate, moving from the economic and social model of Tunisia to something that is religious. Yeah. 2 minutes, okay. Yeah, the last point is about Algeria, and I think Amazir will speak a lot about it, better than me. I was in Annaba. Annaba is the east city of Algeria, the 8th of January. I was going with my mom for a residence card, also it's funny how and yeah, so yeah, and I arrived in Annaba during the night. We could not enter the city. Why? Because there was rioting, and rioting in Nigeria is something usual. It happens. I mean, we do strikes, we go demonstrating. We have a culture of rebellion very inside of us. You can see it through the history. Tunisians were really compromising with the power. I mean, every time they had colonizers, they had really soft independence, which is really nice, I think. Yeah. But we have this culture of rebellion, and so Algeria was, yeah. So we could not enter Annaba, so we slept somewhere else. And when I come back to Tunis, it was my first demonstration, the 10th of January. We were 100 in Tunis. It was funny. Then 4 days later, we were thousands. And yeah, and it's funny how people before the revolution, they say, no, it's bullshit. It will not work. Then after they say, we are Tunisians. We did the first revolution in the Arab world. Yes. Anyway, it's nice. Now they love revolution. It's good.
It's a nationalist.
Now the question is why it didn't work in Algeria. A lot of people. I was speaking with a friend yesterday, an American friend. He was in Tunisia studying Arabic. He told me I would expect this thing to happen in Algeria, not in Tunisia. So why it did not happen in Algeria? This is a question for you. Okay.